What's up, guys? Welcome back to the POV Roomies podcast. It's me, Katie.
And Caroline.
We're back.
That's a little awkward.
We took a break.
What happened?
Well, first of all, let's start off. Cameron didn't edit that episode that we sent him.
He got busy. It was final season.
Last
spring.
He got busy. So now there's a scrapped episode that's just sitting on his laptop somewhere. And so just know that, and maybe someday you'll get to see it. My mom said there's something on there she wouldn't know the answer to, and I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh.
She goes, there was something about a boy, and I go, well, obviously it's nothing good if we got here and
nothing happened. Yeah, we've upgraded from a dorm to the apartment.
Oh, we haven't even given a tour.
No, no one's even seen the apartment.
We'll have to do that. We have a new roommate. A new roomie?
Do you want to tell them about how we interviewed her for the podcast?
Yeah, I actually have that on my notes. Listen, so we were talking to Ashley, our roommate.
We're at Steak and Shake.
Yes, we're at Steak and Shake. Sorry. Imagine this. A big old booth. Red, black, and white are striped across the sea.
No one else is there.
Nobody else is there. We're sitting at this table. We just ordered on the little kiosk or whatever. And we're sitting on the chairs. For our audio listeners, we're sitting on the chairs. And Ashley's sitting across from Caroline and I. We're sitting on the same side. And we're like, okay, let's interview you to see if you could be on the podcast. Because
as a host.
As a host. Because we'll have her at least for a guest at some point. But as a host, we're trying to see, if this could work out. Can we add another member? Can we really do that? So, he interviewed her, and we were like, okay, because, in a podcast, you gotta just be kind of, funny.
Spontaneous.
And, yeah, I'm not saying, that we're, the funniest, but we kind of are, but, she's gotta get on it, you gotta hop on the horse like the rest of us. And you gotta be funny with your storytelling. So we said, what's the funniest thing that's happened today? And mind you, a lot of funny stuff has happened that day. We were yelling pumpkin in the parking lot at people. We're yelling cupcake at people, pumpkin, like that. Or cupcake, at people and getting louder and louder.
Because Katie was saying pumpkin in the car, and Ashley thought she was saying cupcake. And so Ashley goes, not ironically, Ashley goes, have you guys seen that pumpkin TikTok where they yell pumpkin literally as Katie's in the front seat going, pumpkin?
Obvious.
She thought she was saying cupcake. We love Ashley.
It sounds like cupcake, guys. It sounds like cupcake. Listen, do it again. Telling me to, whatever. So we're in there, and that happened. What was the other thing?
The grilled cheese!
Oh, right. Well, that was after, though, no?
No, it was before.
Okay, well, her grilled cheese got out, and
First of all, she gets a grilled cheese at Steak and Shake.
Yeah, that's weird. And it's not, baked at all. The cheese is, flopping.
It's bread. Cheese on bread.
Yeah, it's just, American cheese on bread. And the guy comes out, and he goes, oh, is that grilled cheese? Is that grilled cheese? He's like, oh, I'll make you another one. She's, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. And he's like, no, I'll make you another one. And this man's in the back crafting one up for her. And we're all thinking about how she's going to go about this interaction when he comes back. But that happened. And then there was something else. Something at Burn, Big Red Marching Machine. For those of you who are not cultured. At Color Guard, something happened, I feel like. Maybe not. Whatever. So there were several funny things that happened. And can I be Ashley? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me.
Do you want me to be you?
Sure.
So what's a funny story from today? What's a funny story that you can share with us from today?
My math class got canceled on Friday. And that was her! And we looked at her
Ashley's cracking up because it was us on one side of the booth and Ashley on the other, an actual interview. And Ashley's over there cracking up, and Katie and I are just sitting there with our mouths open,
And we looked at each other and she was dead serious too. I didn't have math class on Friday. Oh no, that's what you got. And I said, well, that's not going to slide. So then I was like, tell me a joke. And then she goes, okay, knock, knock. Who's there? That's what she did. Girl, like...
I'm not saying that Ashley's not funny. Because she can be funny.
Ashley's funny. That sounded unsure. No, Ashley's funny.
You mean Ashley's funny?
Funny.
Ashley can be funny. Just math class being canceled isn't really the funniest thing.
Maybe
to me.
for computer science nerds. I didn't have math class on Friday. What? I would tell her that to her face too. That's not funny.
Still, like, she'll watch the episode. She's also never watched an episode. Yeah. She doesn't get it.
So this girl really had the audacity to be like, yeah, I would be a host. No. Over here, first of all, always busy. I never see her anymore.
No,
I don't even know that she lives with me.
Where is she?
Where is she right now? Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so she's busy all the time. And then also, what was the other thing? Oh, she's never seen an episode. Duh. Like, hello. Like, okay, can you even tell us the first thing about POV roomies? No, she hasn't even seen the guest star episode. Like, that's a big one for a lot of people, and
that's a big one for a lot
maybe
of people.
Just for us, because we thought that was funny. But like, there's a lot of good ones out there, and she just hasn't been keeping up, and I feel like that's ridiculous. Like, we had that girl who commented on our TikTok saying nice things about us. She's seen more episodes than our own roommate. She probably doesn't even know the name of the podcast. If I asked her, is that her? Oh.
No, it's my mom telling me.
And what do you know? It's
my mom wants a cow.
Well,
transition. I don't know what that means.
Her mom wants a cow. Anyway, so basically, Ashley has to buck up if she wants to be on the podcast. I say that we have to make her watch at least one. Oh, no, there's the other thing. She tried to tell us, if it's on video, it's not podcast. Girl, what are you talking about? Have you ever seen a video podcast? Have you ever? It's called you take the audio and you put it in just an audio form, and then there's video form. Video form is more fun.
I think so too.
And this girl, that's not a podcast. That's a YouTube video.
Oops, I'm voice typing.
And little does she know. Well, little does she know that there's podcasts all around that do that, and also, our videos is on Spotify too. I think.
I don't know. Okay.
I watched it on Spotify. I think.
What I accidentally voice typed to my mom 2 seconds ago. No, what are you talking about? Have you ever seen a video? It's called Take the Audio and Put It in a Podcast. So that's what Katie said.
If you needed like some captions or like, I almost said transitions, some like translations, like that's what I just said. If you're wondering. Okay. So
pause.
We got finals next week, so I don't feel like we should even bother. Besides your clinicals, I don't think we should bother going through the schedules this semester.
Oh no.
We're gonna skip that. Maybe
it's not worth. You don't want to know.
In the future, you'll get to hear maybe about next semester.
You really don't want to know.
Yeah, no. This semester was not a W.
We've been struggling.
Besides, we all did color guard.
Yeah, color guard was fun, but I cried 3 times Monday, maybe 4, 3, and I'm not just saying like tear up cry. I mean like weeping cry. Weeping cry.
It's astonishing. Indubitably.
Wait, do that again.
Indubitably. You hear that? Like, I could be a rapper with that.
I could be a rapper with that.
Caroline can't say indubitably.
I can't. Indubitably.
That was basically it. Just say, wait.
Indubitably.
Try to say it 5 times fast.
I can't say it 1 time.
Indubitably.
I have a story to tell.
So tell it.
I haven't told you this yet either.
Oh.
So, background. I'm in 3 classes that all have had clinicals, and it's been really rough for me, but it's okay. But I just finished them all on Monday. So, for my art ed class, it's been like I go to a different elementary school every time I have a clinical. So, which is fine, because then you get to observe different teachers, but then also it's kind of that stressful, like, how do I get there? Where do I park? Where do I go? Hi, nice to meet you every time you go. But whatever, I've been enjoying it. I've liked watching these art classes. So on Monday, I had to go, and the roads were kind of bad. Yeah. So it snowed on Monday, and I drove to my ceramics class because I had to load stuff up, and I was like sliding through every stop sign. It's a 2-minute drive, if that. So I was a little nervous about driving there, So I'm driving there, and the turn lane to turn into the parking lot, it was covered in snow. And I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. Like, I'm nervous. Like, I know I won't be able to stop or I won't be able to accelerate and go. So I'm like, I'll go around and I'll turn into this different spot. Yeah. So I go past that turn spot, and then I turn into this neighborhood. And then I'm in a residential neighborhood, and you know, the roads there are like coated in snow because it's been snowing all day, and it's a neighborhood and they're not plowed. And so I'm taking my time. I'm going like 15 miles an hour, maybe 20. And I'm driving, and the road curves, and my car did not curve. I'm on the phone with Cameron because I was nervous about driving. So I'm like, I'm going to talk on the phone with you because maybe that will calm me down. So I'm driving, and the road curved, and I was trying to turn the wheel, but I was sliding forward, and I hopped the curb, and I was in their front yard. So I'm just sitting there in the front yard, and Cameron can't see what's going on.
Yeah.
Bawling, like screaming, crying, and he's like, what happened? He's like, are you okay? Like, get out of the road if you're in the middle of the road. I'm like, he's like, don't just sit there. I'm like, I'm in someone's front yard. It's fine. Like, I'm not gonna get hurt. I'm not gonna like cause another accident. I'm just in someone's front yard. But I didn't hit a mailbox.
I would have thought that you would have hit somebody if you were crying like that on the phone.
But like, I was so upset already because I had gotten a bad grade the morning before. I literally just got done crying to Katie in the kitchen because I got a bad grade, which we'll get to that later. But I was already like so on edge and frustrated with the day that then like driving and like quote unquote crashing, because I didn't really crash. I just hopped a curb and was literally in someone's front yard. I was bawling.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to this clinical in 10 minutes. And so I didn't go knock on their door or anything. Because I didn't do any damage. Except I drove through their yard.
Did you just reverse out, or like what did you do?
I was so close to the driveway that I just turned out through the driveway.
Are you sure you didn't like dig up their yard?
Not that I saw, and there's nothing I could do. I don't know. I feel like I should have gone and said something, but also I had to get to my clinical in 5 minutes.
Well, if they have a ring, we'll know.
Right. I do feel bad about the whole thing. But
I feel like hopefully in theory if you would have explained what happened, they wouldn't have been.
There wasn't, I'm sure they've had people do it before. Or like it's not like an uncommon. But there's probably like there was a layer of snow too, so I think that would protect the grass. Like there was a lot of snow.
Okay, but when you step on the snow, guess where it goes? Down and gets smashed into the ground.
Honestly, I was freaking out.
It's probably fine.
I think it was. Because I was talking to Cameron. Cameron's like, you didn't do any damage really to the yard. I doubt it. Because like, I stopped once I got in the grass.
Well, like either way, what are you supposed to do? So
right, like here's $20. Sorry for your grass.
Here's your
and then I'm pulling away and I'm like, I didn't hit a mailbox. Like I'm like making sure. I would have known if I hit a mailbox, obviously. Like,
I didn't do that, did I?
I don't think I did. But, and then I'm bawling all the way to this elementary school trying to calm down, and I have to walk in and go observe little kids. And I'm like, my eyes were like so red because I had just gotten...
Why are you observing little kids?
Yeah. Because I'm going to be a teacher. So that was my Monday. I had a really... I don't want to say bad day because there's always people who are having a worse day than you and who are going through way more. But I had a rough day on Monday. But it's okay. It's Wednesday now.
Oh yeah, today's December 4th.
Merry Christmas. Sure I'm struggling with Christmas shopping this year.
Me too, a little bit.
Like, I have ideas and stuff for people, but then I'm like, that's kind of lame. Like, they don't need that or they won't use that or...
I got some kind of lame for Ashley.
I haven't gotten anything for Ashley yet.
It's kind of lame, but I could also see her using it. So
I have ideas for you. I haven't ordered it. Well,
I feel like I always have ideas. It's just like a matter of like, should I get that or not?
Yeah,
like,
right. Yeah.
We could just have a Fiesta.
I like Fiesta.
Or we could go to Fiesta. I haven't had that in a minute. Don't even play with me.
Don't even play with me.
I have that in a minute.
We love Fiesta. The problem with the apartment is we now have a car, which means we can go wherever we want, whenever we want, which is really dangerous. Because you end up in people's driveways.
Students.
That too. We've gone to Dairy Queen a lot. We went to Steak and Shake. Plus, we also have to cook. We're struggling to cook for ourselves too.
No, I've been cooking. I just use it all, and then I'm out of food.
I think
just like
our definition of cooking is like making Kraft mac and cheese in your little things and instant mashed potatoes.
Okay, listen. No, I made tacos.
Yeah, didn't you have a board that had all the meat and everything ready? Like that
No,
tray?
that was okay. You can get those at Costco and they're really good, so I do recommend. But no, my mom sent me rice and like ground beef, and then I just made it here.
Did you like cook the ground beef here?
Oh, that ground beef is easy though, and y'all don't like ground beef, so that's a problem. Like I would be the only one eating it.
I like chicken, but I'm not cooking chicken. Chicken's scary. Raw chicken.
You don't have to get a breast. You don't have to get a whole chicken like that. We could just make like, there's like other ways to make chicken other than that.
We should speak up. Look how little our little waves are.
Well, we just got quieter a second ago.
Ah!
I thought you were like, we should speak up about chicken. Like, I don't know. Like, we should speak up. Like, I don't know what I thought you were going to say.
Let your voice be heard about chicken. Yeah.
It's the only meat everybody in here eats.
Yeah, it's true. I went to Timbers yesterday.
Did you? I haven't been in a minute.
I met with Gianna for lunch.
Yeah.
$17. Yeah. Not as
What did you
enjoyable.
get?
Chicken tenders, fries, and a shake.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I like pho too.
Oh. Pho is good. Have you ever actually had pho? Oh.
Isn't it the noodles?
It's like, I think it's pho actually.
Pho. Oh.
Because the place is called Pho King. That's the restaurant name! Pho. Because it's PHO. Pho. And then King. They thought they were funny. Can I cuss on here? What do you lose if you do that?
Probably nothing.
Well, I'm not gonna just like go dropping everything, but like
that.
every once in a while, can I like drop a quick one?
Probably.
Cameron, I'll leave it up to you. You can either leave them in or leave them out, whatever you want to do. I can't hold back anymore.
She has to be herself.
That should be me holding your hand.
We should talk about the movie we watched on Sunday.
I thought you were gonna say we should talk about how we sing every single episode, and Ashley didn't believe it.
Ashley also didn't believe that we sang on the podcast.
Okay, yeah, but we should talk about what was it called again?
Sideline.
We watched that movie.
The Tubi movie.
That's on Tubi. Shout out to Tubi. And it has freaking Noah Beck in it, which is fine, whatever.
Was it you who called him Noah Neck? Because he had a really thick neck back in the day.
No. That was a thing, though. That wasn't me calling him that. Everybody was calling him Noah Neck. Sorry about that, Noah Beck. Which, I feel like he did a fine job. It was fine. It was a cringy movie. Like,
I love a good cheesy movie. I was fine with it.
Yeah.
There was a couple parts where I was like, ew, but...
Like, what was it again?
I'm not just good with my hands.
I'm just good with my hands. Or the leaning on the wall. Oh yeah. Heads up, cheer. Not my name, quarterback. Like, ew.
Everyone keeps quoting that too, like they think that part's
That's
cute.
not cute.
That part
That's
is
weird.
not cute.
Like, Noah Beck, no offense, dude. You did a good job acting, but like...
All things considering, too.
You did a good job, alright? I'm nothing against you, I just think it was a cringy movie.
Yeah, and that's part of the point.
And like, Dora the Explorer was the girl, I think, right? The live-action Dora girl was the...
I forgot that live-action Dora thing was a thing.
I never watched it, I don't think.
No, did I.
Sorry. I did learn from like a video how to get out of quicksand from her, though.
That's very helpful.
Well, what if I fall in quicksand one day? I need that.
Where's quicksand?
Australia. If I go to the outback.
Oh, we have our team dinner.
Yep. Color Guard team dinner.
So, Katie's first season on Color Guard with ISU, not just Color Guard season in general. How do you feel?
Okay, wow, that was really close. It was enjoyable for the most, I would say.
Most part?
It's for the most. It was like nice to meet new people, you know. I met a lot of friends there, you know. I will say that. I will say it's a big time commitment, and that kind of sucks. And I also think it sucks when I can't say that. It just really sucks when certain no, I can't even say that.
No.
That's pretty. It sucks when there's some staff, one could say, that don't have a lot of care for a certain section.
I did an interview with that staff today. Yeah, it's just, that's a thing across a lot of bands, I think, where it's a weird
certain staff.
It's a weird
doesn't
disconnect
respect
between
the
that,
color
like,
guard.
that staff position and the color guard team.
Yeah.
Just because color guard isn't an instrument. But
Even though we're one of the hardest sections for marching band.
probably.
Not even probably. I will say it because
Drumline,
you know what?
Drumline does a lot too.
Okay, and they still have their music in front of their face.
That is true.
That's the one thing I'll say, because you know what? As much as the band is like out there and they're, this is so hard. You get your whole drill and everything in front of your face at all times. Meanwhile, I'm trying to learn a whole routine and do the drill all in the one day because that's how we learn it here.
I think with Berm color guard, I like it, and obviously I'm going to do it for my last year.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
But I think there's very high highs and very low lows, and the lows suck.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of times I've wanted to cry or
No,
quit.
it's been bad. But, you know, we'll come back next year. I feel like it might as well at this point, like, especially since it'll be your senior year, so. Yeah. So anyone going to ISU, you know, like, check it out. I almost said you can always quit, but maybe don't do that.
Yeah, don't.
I
Because
think
it's a class.
I will say guard camp, especially as a new member, just kind of sucks overall.
Yeah, and that's something that,
So, like, don't quit after that, though.
yeah, I think, yeah, that part's hard. It's
Band-
just a
but
lot for a
band
new
camp
person to
sucks, too.
learn, yeah. Band camp was brutal this year.
I don't know why it made me so mad. Oh, it's
I
probably
think-
because I was just figuring out how to do it. But.
Well, and there was a lot of, like, it's your first time getting to know these personalities, and then you're with them so much. It's a lot of certain people all at once.
Yeah.
Not that, like, I don't like those people, but, like,
Yeah.
it's just a lot. It's like how, like, even if I hang out with you for too long, then we're beefing.
Happens more often than you think. No, just kidding.
That'd be awkward.
Caroline thought I was mad at her last night because I was in therapy.
Well, I get worried when I didn't see you at all yesterday, just because of, like, timing stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I get home for the end of the day and you're in your room the whole time, then I get worried. Like,
Yeah. My therapist told me to talk to you about that.
oh, really?
Yeah. Not about like when I need. This is a weird thing to talk about. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
Therapy with Katie.
Yeah. Oh, I started a new job.
Oh, yeah. This is big. This is big. Yeah, about your
This is
job.
big.
This is big.
I am a behavior technician
Ooh.
at a certain company.
That sounds fancy.
It is, and then soon I'll be a registered one, registered behavior technician, because I take my exam sometime soon.
Like, next year or this year?
I don't know. I have to schedule it,
Mm.
but my supervisor and some person has to come proctor it or whatever, because it's some big thing, I guess. I don't know. So basically what I do is I work with right now just kids with autism, and we work on behavior reduction, skill training, and all sorts of stuff like that. It's like a school, but not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's like some kids go to school and do this. It's ABA therapy, applied behavioral analysis. For those of you who don't know what it is. And so yeah, I like it a lot. It's a lot of work though. And I get my hair pulled a lot, and I get beat up a lot by a lot of kids, but that's okay.
Lots of interesting experiences.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Already.
I got bit a couple times. This kid I was working with got ringworm. I'm really hoping I don't get ringworm. It's too late now. We found out on Monday. I don't have it.
How is ringworm transmitted?
It's just like if you touch them, like if you touch somebody, it's really contagious.
And ringworm isn't an actual worm in you, though, right?
Well, it's
feel
not
like
like a real. Like, it's not like you're gonna see a worm in your skin or something. It's like, but like it's like a parasite. Damien got it from swimming in the creek. Cause it's like it happens when you're like wet, like it's like a moisture thing. It's like a moldy type thing, and then it like shapes and then on your skin.
A fungal infection that can affect the skin,
like
hair, and nails.
Look at a picture now. They don't look like weird. It really just looks like a little circle. It looks like a bug bite, honestly.
Right.
So, yeah, this kid has... There's been a lot of sickness. This girl I work with got a double ear infection, strep, and influenza A all at once, and she was gone for a week. I'm really scared I'm going to get it, and I really don't want strep again because that was awful, so...
I bet.
Anyway. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I mean, I'm working like a dog day and night.
Working 9 to 5.
In the winter, I will be working 9 to 5. Earlier, 8 to 5.
Getting that money, though.
Oh, yeah, I make $16 an hour. It's low-key good.
That is a lot.
And after my test, I make like 50 cents more.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a W. You're not supposed to talk about pay, are you? Whatever, it's part-time.
I mean, like, it's not rude. It's not, like, proper, but it's not rude.
Y'all can know how much I get paid.
It's not.
I'm not going to tell you where because I don't want that, but...
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially I don't want them to find me.
Don't find her.
Like, it's not a bad thing because we don't say anything bad on here, I don't think.
No.
Sometimes I think back to old episodes and I'm like, man, that probably, like, we'd get canceled for something. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think the only episode I'm thinking about is the one where we talked about furries or something. And I'll still stand by that. Furries are weird. No, it's weird. Don't dress up like a freaking dog near me. Unless it's Halloween. Although, I will say, I really like mascots. Like, I think they're funny. Fan. Like, Reggie the Redbird is a real one.
We love Reggie.
We love Reggie, and I love all of them. So, you know what? Keep that up. You can be a mascot all you want.
On game days, Reggie.
We do not do that.
She just doesn't want to admit it.
Girl, do not bow.
Have you eaten dinner?
Nope.
Okay. I'm in the... Okay, I'm not going to go on and on and on about this for very long because I could literally rant. I have a not cool teacher. Like, she's just not a good teacher. And she gave me a not good grade on something and then said that the class average was not good. So I'm kind of annoyed with her.
Sorry, my face looked really red.
I don't like her. Anyway, but for one of our projects, we had to, like, illustrate a book. And, like, the illustrations had to go with a random group of music students. They wrote it. It was I don't understand what that project has to do with being an educator, but that's what we did. Like, pretty much all semesters, we just illustrated books. Or made our illustrations. And so today we had a quote-unquote pizza party with the with the music group. And it was okay and kind of awkward.
Did you get this big of a slice?
No, there was plenty of pizza. I had, like, 3 slices of, like, thin Dominoes. Oh. So, like, it was cut in squares. Oh. So, really, like, I'm a little hungry, but...
I'm starving.
Really?
Remember, I only had that oatmeal and cheese for lunch. I had freaking oatmeal and then a side of cheese because I freaking don't know what else to eat.
We could have made a Jack's.
I thought we didn't want to do that. You were the one who was like, no, we can't save it, or whatever, the other day.
When did I say that?
When Ashley and you were like, and I make a Jack's, and I was like, I don't want one. And you were like, well, then I can't make it. And I said, you can, and I'll just eat the leftovers later if you want.
You can do that. I just didn't feel like there was a point.
But I said that I would eat it, and then you were like, no.
Well, I was like, there's no point in making a Jack's if you're not going to eat it right then and there. I don't care what you do.
What? Duh.
Flip.
The flip? Ew. I don't like that.
So what are we doing this weekend?
We're going to dinner.
Where are we
going? Y'all got stuff. I saw this calendar.
We do have a lot of stuff.
Y'all have exhibitions and stuff. Like,
Circus is putting on a Christmas show for an elementary school on Friday. And then we also have one on Sunday at Rivian. And that one, we're doing 4 performances. And we're call times 10, and we won't be done till like.
Well,
around
then
8.
I think you wrote something wrong on there. Unless there's 3 exhibitions this weekend.
There's only the thing on Saturday is something else.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Yeah. Well, they got circus all weekend, so I'm gonna be here studying, I guess.
Saturday I'll be here. And Friday afternoon I'll be here. It's just during the day. It's like during the school day. I'll be done before 3.
Okay.
Probably around.
But what does that do for me? What are we supposed to do?
What do you mean?
What are we supposed to do all day?
I don't know. On Saturday?
Freaking yeah.
I should probably work on homework.
You're still gonna have stuff due?
Mm-hmm.
Not final stuff?
Well, it is final stuff. It's like my final project.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I gotta study for my final on Monday. 7:50 a.m. And then my other one's not till Thursday. Ooh, that makes me mad.
That's the worst. I don't have any tests, but I have a bunch of final projects. Everything that I have left to do is right here on my sticky notes. And some of these, like I have extra credit on here, but if I do good, if I'm getting an A, then I'm not gonna do the extra credit. So I need to take an exam and then see if I'm gonna have an A.
Well, see, that's where I'm at. Like my finals, it's like, ooh, if I do bad, I would not have the A anymore. So it's like, do I do the extra credit now and prepare for that, or like
just in case?
Yeah.
Are you on the line?
For one of them, I am. The other one, it's like 95, but that's still like
you should
finals
be fine,
can
then.
drop fast.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any other grades in there.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those situations, you know. A lot of psych classes do that, where it's like 3 exams and the third one's the final, and then that sucks booty most of the time. What are we having for dinner? Are you not having anything?
Well, I want to eat something, but I don't need like a full-blown meal. Or like, I don't need a lot. I don't know. I'm tired.
Well, is Ashley coming back?
I don't
even know. See, this is the thing. Where is she now?
And we have a calendar, but she doesn't actually write anything on the calendar.
Yeah. You know how mad that makes me? And I'll tell her. It makes me upset because I never know where she is. And I don't know
and then she doesn't have her work schedule on there. Like, because she works on campus. Like, she tutors and, like, teaches a lab. So, like, she'll just be on campus all day. And I'm like, well, she only had one class. Like, why is she still there? And I don't understand why.
When I come back and I expect to see her here and she's not here.
Right.
It's just really frustrating because we just miss her. She's waiting for the dishwasher to mature the other day before she could open it. That's what she told us.
Oh, yeah, she did tell us that. I'm running out of things to talk about.
Oh. We could sing.
It is that time.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. No, wait, I don't know. Oh, Donut Day! Oh, that was crazy.
That was crazy. I am excited for Donut Day.
My dad's birthday is Donut Day. Have we talked about this?
I don't think so. You should tell them what Donut Day
is when it used to be my grandma would like make homemade donuts. Like from scratch. From scratch. 30.
Like fried donuts.
30, yes, from fried donuts. And so now my mom does it. And it's at our house. And it's kind of an event. And it's an elite event.
Ashley asked me. Oh, sorry. You continue.
No. Okay. It's an elite event. Only special people get invited. Cameron didn't even get invited his first year. He only got invited the second year he was around.
Well, yeah, because Cameron hadn't even been around for a full year.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you don't get invited right away. Not anybody gets invited to Donut Day. Only the special crew gets invited.
So, the other day I was in the hallway, and Ashley came up to me, and she was like, so are you going to this, like, Donut Day? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to Donut Day. I'm like, my whole family goes to Donut Day. And she goes, really? And I was like,
whoa!
Yeah!
Now we're going to have a chat. That's inappropriate.
I don't think she just doesn't understand. I'm like everyone goes and everyone eats a bunch of donuts. She goes, huh? And I was like, it's not like we stay there all day. Like, it's like a couple hours. And she just like was like, well, I guess I'll go. Like, she seems very confused. I'm like, do you not like donuts? Like,
maybe she doesn't.
But you don't, and you like these donuts.
Yeah, because they're very good.
They are.
They're sugary. Like, they
Your
make the
mom's
glaze,
really
and then there's like the sugary one. Oh, they're just so good. And then when they're warm, and then you just take that bite.
It's a vibe because they've got the fire going. And there's like a ton of people in there. And it's all cozy. Yeah. And your mom makes that really rich hot chocolate.
And you know what? Even though it makes me poop, I really love it a lot. It makes me like diarrhea. It's bad. It's so
that
rich,
stuff is thick.
But it's good. Like, it's good. No, it's so good. Ashley doesn't know what she's talking about.
No, she doesn't.
And you know what? And you know what? We're gonna have a chat later about this. And maybe
my bad. I didn't even mean to snitch.
No. She needs to understand this is a very special event to everyone. Don't tarnish it, otherwise you're never getting invited again.
Don't tarnish it.
You know what? Everybody goes too. It's not just like
Everyone makes an appearance.
Everyone at least rolls up for a
like
second.
our family friend.
Family friends, and like my grandma shows up. Like it's an event.
Crystal was there last year.
Even Crystal went. So Ashley, maybe I'm gonna take back your invite. I'll leave more donuts for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the donut holes too. You can just pop one in your mouth real quick.
My stomach hurts so bad by the end of the day, but it's so worth it. I'm gonna bring Tums.
Yeah, I gotta bring my Tums too because, it really gets going. You don't even need Miralax.
That's not this Sunday, but the next.
No. It's for my dad's birthday, December 15th.
Yeah, so not this Sunday, but the next. Cool.
Can taste them already.
It's coming up.
They're so good. And Cookie Day's coming up too. Mm-hmm. That's always a W. Yeah. We have to talk about New Year's at some point.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing for New Year's.
I don't either.
It'd be kind of fun to come here, but I think that might make my mom sad. So
yeah, maybe I feel like my mom would not like that. Especially that's like my last day where I'm gonna be at home.
Well, like we'd come back on the 1st. Like if we come here on the 31st, because they go do their own thing. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll look into it.
We'll take a look. See.
We'll see if Ashley's invited to that.
She went last year.
Yeah, well, with this recent attitude, I don't know if she's going to be invited anymore.
Maybe I added more attitude than I meant to.
You did say it, like, where she was like, are you going to this donut thing?
Okay, I don't think she said it that rudely, not meanly. That, snarky, like that. But it was like, she was like, this is donut day? Like, she was, confused. Like,
okay.
What on earth?
Then maybe I'm not as mad at her. Actually,
that might have been my bad.
If you're listening...
we all know she's not.
Yeah, well, you know what? If she wants to be a host, she better start listening. Even we don't even want to listen. We re-listen. And you know we do.
We.
You sound like a pig. We. No, but I'm serious. Like, we even put it on we put it on still.
Display?
No, we
listen to it.
But no. We listen to them, and I have to listen to it because I make the clips. Mm-hmm. So I'll be listening regardless. Maybe she should have to do the clips so she watches them and gets some education.
Ashley does. Hopefully Cameron's okay with editing it. Let me message him.
If he's not, guys, don't worry. I might have to edit this one, and if it's not great, you'll know why.
We are recording. Should I call him? Would that be funny?
If you want. Hello. What?
Okay, let's call.
What do you record? What did you say? You're recording what?
Let's call Cameron.
Hello.
Do you want to talk?
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Hi. Good.
You're talking like it's a prank.
It's not a prank. Guess what Katie and I are doing?
What?
No, guess.
Guess.
I don't know.
Cameron, there's only so many things we can do.
What do you think?
I really don't know.
We're recording a podcast episode.
Oh,
Are you
exciting.
Are you willing to edit it?
Are you guys actually recording it, or are you just...
You're on. You're on right now.
It's being recorded as we speak.
Oh, so you're doing a video one?
Both.
Okay.
If you don't want to do it, I'll edit it.
I liked editing the non-video ones, but...
You can do the non, and then I can do the other one. Or is that not how that works?
Yeah, they're like the same.
Okay.
Well, we can talk about the video thing moving forward.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say?
I do not.
That's really boring.
Say something to the podcast.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
So we're actually hiring a new manager.
New manager position. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, love you.
Love you.
Not quite enthusiastic.
Oh, you're filming? Okay, be a little more excited about it.
That's just, he doesn't get excited about much. That's just about
I liked editing the non-video. How do you like that better, by the way? I feel like I like to see some stuff. I liked editing the non-video. Oh, you're filming?
Do you have a lot of homework to do tonight?
Well, okay, so I have a lot of things. Here, I have my list, because like you do, I just write it on my little booklet. So, ignore this is my project. I have it all split up into days. So I have some notes I need to take for psych, and that won't take that long, maybe 15 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
But then I have to finish this discussion post. I really hope that's Ashley. Dang it! Okay, I have a discussion post that I need to do tonight. It's not due tonight, but I would like to get it done so I can just work on extra credit stuff tomorrow.
She's very productive. Like, my stuff is all big projects that are actually...
Well, my Spanish project, I have to do that at some point, but I can't finish part of it because I have to get stuff from other people's videos to do it. So, like, I have to wait for them to post theirs.
Gotcha.
So, like, yeah, like, this discussion post is kind of a big deal, though. It's my last assignment in that class, so it's kind of, like, a lot. But, I started it already, so I don't have that much stuff to do.
That's good.
My mom wants to call me tonight, and that's the only other thing I have to do.
Okay.
So, why do you ask?
I was just wondering if you'll be around.
Around where?
Well, like if you're gonna go to your room and I won't see you all night.
No,
or
I can do this out here because, like last night, I was doing stuff that I had to lock in, and then
That's
I
fair.
also had to. I was on the call for my therapist, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Ashley's
Sorry
in the
if
middle
you
of the
didn't want
quad.
that.
That was really boring for them.
What is she doing? God,
If you don't track your roommates, what are you doing?
Yeah, I actually know my roommates. Some people don't.
We should have Reese on as a guest star.
We talked about that.
Yeah. Because she goes to ICU now.
Yep.
ICU.
Reese Boo.
Reese Poo.
We have so many new guests we can have on. We have to ask a question. See if any viewers comment.
That's so silly.
What was our last time? What did we ask last time?
You think I remember what question we asked?
Yeah.
Like
in June
10 months
or something?
ago? No.
Listen.
It was like April.
Okay. We have already asked, like, who do we want on here? I don't know. Like, freaking, should we fire Cameron?
Do you?
Oh, Ashley. Should we have Ashley on as a host?
Sure.
Actually, don't ask that yet.
No.
We'll ask that the episode she joins
We'll have her
us.
as like a guest, and then we'll.
And then we'll get
Yeah.
some votes. Whoa.
Cameron just apologized for not being entertaining.
Good. At least he apologized.
He's self-aware. At least he answered. I was worried he wasn't going to.
Cameron hates us.
I hate you. I don't think he
Why?
hates me.
I didn't even do anything.
No,
Hopefully not.
he doesn't hate you. Do you hate him?
Yep. No, I don't. I don't hate Cameron. What was that?
My lips have been so chapped.
I thought you were like being quiet, like, okay, yeah, right. Like, no. Like, come on.
They're like this. They're like this.
No, we're not. He said we aren't best friends anymore.
When do you say that?
Because I said, aren't we besties? And he said no.
No.
So I guess we're not anymore.
That's rough. You might want to talk about that out with him.
No, because obviously he doesn't even want to talk. You guys are filming.
That's how he always is on the phone. I carry the conversation. I was like, so what are you eating?
And this is what I can't handle.
Oh, he's walking. He's outside. He says it was also very windy here.
Well, Ashley was in the basement. Oh, in the basement. Ashley's in the basement of a building, and she was calling Caroline.
I was calling her.
Caroline was calling
Let's
her
not look at my...
from outside, and we're in the car waiting for Ashley to answer, and she's like it's breaking up, because she's in the basement.
I kept waiting for her to go upstairs, like I thought it would click.
Yeah, and so we hang up, and she's like, oh, you don't need to give me a ride. And we're like, okay. So we're like driving back, and Caroline's like, yeah, it's because she's in the basement that we can't hear it. Then this girl proceeds to text us like a couple minutes later. Oh, in all caps. It's because I'm in the basement. There's bad reception.
Okay, we need to clarify.
This actually sounds stupid.
This
makes
Ashley's
sound
very
stupid.
smart.
Ashley is majoring in computer science and mathematics.
So, like, it's not... Ashley is very, very smart.
And she codes, and she gets awards for her stuff.
She's
she
annoyingly...
She finds potholes.
She's annoyingly
with AI.
smart. Yeah.
Yes, Ashley is really smart. She's literally the smartest person ever.
So, it's just funny then when she says silly things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It makes me feel better. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Anything else?
You want to show them that thing your mom made?
The towel?
Yep.
Well, she didn't make it, but sure.
Well, she like kind of did.
She had it made.
Okay, she still had the idea.
You gotta describe it in words for people who don't have
Okay.
video.
For our audio listeners, Caroline's mom had us made a towel that has 3 chickens on it. And it has Ashley, Caroline, and Katie written on it. And it has 3 chickens that are holiday Christmas-y. They have 2 presents in front of them. Let me just describe the chickens a little more. Ashley's is a black chicken. Caroline's is a white chicken. And I'm a mixed chicken. Hopefully that's not offensive.
They're just chickens. That's not how chickens
And I'm
work.
their kid. That's why it's mixed.
No. No.
We play... Or wait,
Do we
hold on a
play?
second. I was gonna say...
Can you come out and play?
No, I was gonna say we role play at parents sometimes.
Role play?
Like, I text her... Role play sounds really bad. No, but like, we text and we go, okay, sweetie, I'll see you when
That's
you get
mainly
home.
you.
You text me that too. Or like, it's like when I was driving her back from school, it was like, so how was your day? Like, you know, like picking her up from school.
Because, like, you grow up living with a family, so when you live with other people your age, you feel...
That's assuming everybody grows up with a family.
Sorry.
Well, like, you grow up with a family, duh.
That
Like,
was so bad. My apologies. We grew up with a family. So then, when you're living with roommates, it feels like, oh, this is like my mom picking me up from school.
I'm not your mom. What was that? I'm not your mom. Yeah, I'm not your mom.
I'm not your mom.
We do have to get groceries tomorrow. Just letting you know.
Today? We can't go tomorrow, so we have to go tonight then.
Well, fuck. Why can't
Unless
we
you
go
want to go by
Friday?
yourself. We could, but that's not fun. Who wants to do that on Friday night?
Oh, well, you're right.
And we have dinner.
I guess, but you guys don't even need it, so I guess I can go this weekend while you're gone.
There's a couple things I think we could get, but like,
Well,
I don't
but,
think
like,
it's worth getting.
I'll just go on Sunday.
I'm down to go today. I could get out
I
of the
don't
house.
really want to go today.
I can tell.
It really stresses me out, and I have a feeling Ashley's gonna come, and then Ashley... No. Just kidding.
We can't hate on Ashley more.
No, we don't. We love Ashley.
We do love Ashley.
We wouldn't room with her. We're rooming with her again next year.
We are.
So, we love Ashley. Why would we even do that? If we didn't.
It just sounds bad because all we've done is hate on Ashley.
This episode's gonna be called We Hate Ashley.
We have a third roommate and we don't like her.
We hate our other roommate.
No, Ashley's chill. But
No, we love Ashley.
when
You'll
the
meet
three
her
of us
soon.
go grocery shopping together, it just doesn't.
There's a lot of arguing.
There's a lot of heads butting. It doesn't really work.
And not even like real arguing. It's just like
Bickering. And then sometimes it just gets annoying. I don't know. Not that Ashley's annoying.
Yeah,
the
it's
three
not
of us
Ashley's
bickering.
fault. It's just that there's 3 of us. It doesn't matter who the third person
Yeah.
would be. We would probably still get mad.
Yeah.
If it was Reese, I'd get mad too. Sorry, Reese.
But a lot of times it's just Katie and I nowadays because Ashley's
we're
never
efficient.
home, and we're in and
We're
out.
efficient. We're efficient.
We do pretty good. Get up.
We do pretty good.
We get the job done. One would say. Okay, do you want to say bye?
Okay. Oh my god, I haven't gotten to do this in a minute.
Thanks for coming back. We're sorry.
Yes, thank you for listening.
Um,
We're gonna be more consistent now, hopefully. With the holiday coming up, and we'll have a little more free time possibly. Ashley will be on soon. She will be on sometime soon, so you'll get to meet her, and then we'll discuss whether she can be a host or not. We'll get some more guests coming up soon. But other than that, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're not watching, follow us on Spotify, Apple Music. Is it Apple Music? iHeartRadio, and then YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. It's POV Roomies on Instagram, TikTok, all of them, all the
Katie
spots.
posted the other day. It was crazy.
That was so bad too. Did you see the video? It was kinda
My mom
bad.
goes, oh, POV Roomies, posted, and I was like, huh?
No, my mom got mad because we haven't posted in a minute too. Anyway, we'll try to be better.
Sorry, Mom.
I know. Sorry that they're the only ones who are.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
We
We should start off with like, hey, Mom.
No, we honestly should have. Anyway, have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.